Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are, and welcome to not only No Budget Productions but NerdTube as well. We are sorry, we tried to do a Back to the Future fan film, but we got struck down with a copyright for some goddamn reason, and we are making up for that by doing an Indiana Jones fan film. So this one is called Indiana Jones and the Spirit of Destiny Part 1. It was made 10 years ago, and apparently it's the greatest Indiana Jones film of all motherfucking time. So you guys looking forward to this one? I'll start off with you, cousin Cheeto.
Sure, but actually, I am very convinced that our Back to the Future fan film got struck down because of Tyler Dunavin, who is down below us here. His impeccable impersonation of Michael J. Fox.
Well, thank
you.
I'm flattered. Thanks, YouTube.
I like Michael J. Fox. Don't get me wrong. I'm just not a fan of the Back to the Future movies.
Right.
Anyway,
Shredder, you looking forward to
this?
This
is going to be. This has got a hell of a title to live up to. Greatest indie fan film of all time. So this is either going to be hilariously shit or it's going to be epic.
Yep. And Tyler, sorry for what happened, but are you looking forward to join? And glad you're joining us for this. But are you looking forward to this fan film?
Yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah, I actually am. I love Indiana Jones, and I'm with Shredder. That is a big claim. Greatest indie fan film of all time. Let's see what happens.
Can I ask a quick question before we start? Can we get an
Please.
Indiana Jones and Captain Mason crossover, like a time travel episode?
Captain Mason.
I'll ask Josh. We'll pitch it. Yeah, we'll see if we can do that, make that happen. And there's going to be a film, an upcoming Avalon film where the several universes converge.
Ooh.
So, yeah. So I don't know why we couldn't put Indiana Jones in there.
Dimensional turmoil.
Yeah.
Dimensional turmoil.
All right. Well, I'm ready now. So this is a 12-minute, 50-second fan film. So you guys ready? Actually, no, we're not ready. I forgot to share the audio. Let me just sort that out 1 second. So share screen. I'm sorry, dude. I'm doing my best here. No. I'm only a man. All right.
You a man.
Yes.
All right, guys. We're gonna rock. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Look at that production value. A&E, accident emergencies.
It looks like not A&E. What's the
Amino Entertainment?
EA Sports logo.
There's the Paramount Mountain.
Copyright. Here we go.
Dead.
Oh, look, another Paramount Mountain. It looks like he's in the Far East. That Loud Chase plane.
Oh, he's in khakis.
Why does he look like he's about to do a showdown with someone in the Western? Indiana Jones.
At least they came.
Doesn't sound like it. Doesn't sound like Indiana Jones, but I'll save us a copyright, I guess. Oh, this is not going to be in English. Okay, fair enough.
Oh.
Well, hopefully there's subtitles.
Yeah.
Andrea Mack. Oh, look at that. I'm going to knock the volume down a decibel at all.
Dude,
Ist unglaublich. Zu Hause wird mir das niemand glauben.
they're filming on Hawk.
Was? Also, irgendetwas stimmt hier ganz und gar nicht. Das ist doch ein gottverdammtes Himmelfahrtskommando.
So this guy's all climbing mountains and shit, and Indiana Jones has just got his hat and leather jacket and whip. Damn, this is loud.
I mean, it's not like we have to hear the talking. We can read it. Ooh, sick transition.
That's really cool.
It's like Uncharted.
Well, it should be Uncharted.
Like the video game.
Yeah, I love those games. That's the bad. Napoleon.
1933. Oh, it's a proper prequel here.
Yeah, but Indiana Jones is always standing in the same position, facing away from the camera.
Oh, Bigfoot coming.
Jones, ich habe bereits auf Sie gewartet. Dann hatte die Prophezeiung also doch recht.
Sie kennen also meinen Namen. Interessant. Und wer zum Teufel sind Sie, wenn ich das erfahren dürfte?
Mein Name ist Vikor.
Vikor.
Vikor der Carpathian.
Ich bin einer der letzten Wächter des Lichts. Wir bewachen die verbotene Stadt.
Moment, was sagten Sie? Die verbotene Stadt?
Red Skull looks like he's seen better days.
Also Indy, wenn du mich
Shangri-La.
fragst, ist das hier reine Zeitverschwendung. Diese Geschichte erzählt der Alte doch jedem Touristen, der hier vorbeikommt.
Du ungläubiger
Tourists come up there.
Die Prophezeiung spricht von einem Mann, der kommt und neuer Wächter des Lichts werden wird. Dieser Auserwählte wird über die Schätze und Reichtümer der verbotenen Stadt wachen.
Moment mal, hören Sie zu, nein. Sie
Nein,
verwechseln uns da mit
this is
dem.
German.
Ob ihr
Yeah, I
würdig
know.
seid,
That's why there's no Nazis in it.
wird ein Rätsel zeigen. Oh, schon wieder das Glas auch.
That's pretty good.
Schon okay, guter Mann. Erzählen Sie uns mehr.
Nun denn, hier das Rätsel.
Oh, the riddle.
Was ist vermögend, wenn alles andere unvermögend ist?
Sorry, I totally missed that.
It's a riddle.
Vermögend. Was ist vermögend? Ich habe keine Ahnung. Fällt dir was ein?
Ich glaube, der Alte ist verrückt. Der ist doch zu
Well,
lange im Schnee
thank you,
gestanden,
Captain
wenn du
Obvious.
mich fragst.
Wiederhol das nochmal.
Dass der Alte verrückt ist?
Nein, das andere.
Na, dass ich glaube, dass er verrückt ist.
Genau das muss es sein. Der Glaube. Es ist der Glaube an Gott. Stimmt doch, oder?
Eure Antwort war richtig. Hier, nun seid ihr würdig.
God.
Mit diesem Schlüssel wird sich euch die
Unglaublich.
magische Stadt offenbaren.
It belongs in a museum.
Aber Vorsicht, eure Feinde sind nah.
Fantastisch, aber guter Mann. Wo zum...
And he's gone.
Der Typ löst
Oh.
sich einfach in Luft auf.
Wie dem auch sei,
Oh,
deine
Oh,
Reise
no.
findet hier ein nahes Ende.
Nach so vielen Jahren, Hans.
Hans.
Warum nur?
Ganz einfach.
Han
Da
Solo?
du jetzt neuer Wächter des Lichts bist, wirst du uns sicherlich Zutritt zu den kostbaren Schätzen der geheimnisvollen Stadt verschaffen. Liechtenstein wird sich freuen. Und jetzt, Henry, darf ich dich bitten, mich zur Wallner Station zu begleiten.
Nur über meine Leiche, Hans.
Das lässt sich einrichten. Weg mit dem Ding.
That's what she said.
The problem for me with subtitle films is that sometimes I, like my ADD, sometimes I forget to read the shit, and then I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So, Jonesy, jetzt bist du fällig. Air Nepal wünscht Ihnen eine angenehme Reise.
That's beautiful.
That's up there.
He's still
Oh,
Gute Landung, du. Pappnase.
I loved it. I
man,
loved
that
it.
was
I
some
love
wicked
it.
strawberry jam.
Das muss die Wallner Station sein, von der Winter
Oh,
gesprochen hat. Die sehe ich mir mal genau an.
There's a warning sign there. Restricted area of the German military. You have to remember, this is 10 years ago. Not bad. What the hell?
That's
Where did he get that scarf from?
So lange.
From his
Hast
Indiana
du den
Jones
aufgedunsenen
utility belt.
Lichtenstein in letzter Zeit mal wieder gesehen? Der platzt doch bald. Oh. Halt! Das ist unmöglich. Du bist doch tot. Nein, das war mein geliebter Bruder Hans. Ich bin Franz.
Hallo, Franz.
Oh no, it's the twin brother.
Dude, they got worse aim than a stormtrooper. How close was he? And he was shooting and just missed.
It's like a
And
car
he's
park.
so quick, Matrix-like.
Right?
Yeah. Oh look, yeah, you have to have one of those in there, a little swinging hit. That's a samurai sword. Must be a Hatari Hanzo sword.
Not bad camera work there, gotta admit.
Yeah.
I kind of like
a lot of these effects so far have been on par with what the cutscenes in the original Command and Conquer Red Alert game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Mist.
Scheiße.
It's kind of like he said, "Oh, miss," but then he says,
Yeah.
Du willst
Das
das
ist
spielen?
German.
Na dann komm her.
Look at that, he's getting behind the back action with the whip.
When he's tapping the pole, he's like.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Grüß deinen Bruder von mir.
Oh no. Oh look, the guard's walking like an NPC.
"Hasta la vista, NPC."
Even with a straight shot, he misses.
Worse than stormtroopers.
Wenn ich mich vorstellen darf. Mein Name ist Heinrich von Lichtenstein.
Verdammt.
No wonder they lost the war.
Darf ich Ihnen einen alten Trick verraten, Jones? Wissen Sie, wie man die Ratten aus dem Keller lockt?
They could have won. All they had to do was show this fan film to the frontline soldiers. They would have ran.
Wie Sie sicherlich wissen, Dr. Jones, befindet sich etwas in Ihrem Besitz, was ich haben möchte.
It's like a Skeletor laugh.
Was ist nun mit Ihnen, Jones?
What's he got in that magic bag of
Zwei
his?
Alternativen. Möglichkeit A, Sie geben mir das, was ich will, und töte Sie anschließend. Oder
Oh, nice.
B, ich töte Sie zuerst und nehme mir dann das, was ich will. Sie haben die Wahl. Ihre Zeit ist abgelaufen, Dr. Jones.
Lichtenstein. Keine Sorge. Jetzt bekommen Sie das, was Sie verdienen.
Oh, he's
Slide.
the grenade's in there. He's probably pulled the pin. Hey, phony Beatlemaniacs.
Und jetzt erschieß ihn. Halt, warte. Ich will, dass er Zeuge eines Triumphes wird.
So much monologuing, they're gonna die.
Was ist das? Ah.
I'll get you later, Indiana Jones. And your little dog too.
Minefield.
Oh, there's the
Harrison Ford finger point.
It's like some Wrath of Khan. How do you say stupid asshole in German?
No.
all he needed was a refrigerator.
What was that, a fish? Fish, do I think it was an American?
I feel like all he needed was
That's it.
No credits or nothing. Oh man.
It's actually a part 2. Is that part 2?
No,
No, that's there's a part 2.
no, part 2. No, I can't do it.
Come on, we can do it. We can do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna hit this part 2 right now. Let's do it.
Shit. Listen, all he needed was a refrigerator to survive that explosion, okay?
Malfunction.
Well, you got the little Buddha statue.
3
Oh,
years.
so now it's 1936.
Kannst du mir einen Stift geben?
Grün oder blau?
Einen blauen. Expedition nach Nepal.
Oh, now he's teaching
Forschungsergebnisse. Nun,
in a
der Wächter
closet.
des Lichtskomplex, hier abgebildet, verfügt über einen 2,5 Meilen langen Vorgang, welcher gespickt ist mit den tödlichsten Waffen. Das Wichtigste und
the one on the
tiny
end is
ass classroom.
definitely the one on the end is
in
definitely
einem
sleeping with the
Radius
teacher.
von mehr
I'm just
als
saying.
500 Meilen eine Art elektromagnetischer Impuls, kurz EMP genannt,
Ach
ausgestrahlt
Gott.
wird, welcher sämtliche
EMP.
Kompasse in dem, ja,
So wie Tesla. Mhm.
gut kombiniert. Sehr guter Einwurf. Weiter im Text. Im Eingangsbereich bewacht ein Wächter des Lichts namens Vicor die uralte Stadt Shangri-La. Der Hauptgang besteht aus einem
I don't
Zwischengang,
know,
welcher
boss man.
direkt zu Shangri-La führt. Die Länge beträgt exakt 2,5 Meilen.
Das ist Fan.
Ups. Wo sind wir nochmal stehen geblieben? Ach, ich blätter nochmal ein Buch nach.
It's turned into porn.
Ja, der Wächter des Lichtskomplex hier im Bilde besteht aus 5 Kammern. Wir allerdings konnten nur bis zur 3. Kammer vorstoßen. Niemand weiß
passing
genau,
notes
was
right in front of
in
him.
der 5. Kammer verbirgt. Unser Expertenteam geht davon aus, dass es vielleicht ein geheimnisvoller Schatz sein könnte. Doch das Wichtigste bei der Archäologie ist es, immer ein offenes Auge zu bewahren.
He catches it.
Well done.
Wie schon gesagt, das Wichtigste ist es, immer ein Auge offen zu halten.
Yeah, you literally just said that 3 seconds ago.
Und vergessen Sie bis zum nächsten Mal nicht, das Thema, kann ein Mönch wirklich 120 Jahre barfuß
Okay, the monks survive 120 years barefoot in the snow.
Ist der süß.
This is a porn parody, isn't it?
It feels like it. It is German.
Probably better.
I can guarantee those exist. There is some Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah. Have you not seen Deep Space 69? Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
A classic.
Jones!
I thought it was Deep Throat
Alex, schön,
69.
dass du da bist.
Yeah.
Komm rein.
Immer gerne.
Grüß dich,
das
Indy,
Freund
schön
ist
dich
ja
wiederzusehen.
Ebenfalls, wie geht es dir?
Mir geht's gut, danke. Und dir?
Großartig, danke.
Wie warst du in
Die
Nepal?
Expedition war, ja,
That was 3
sagen wir
years
mal,
ago.
interessant.
Du hast ganz schön Aufsehen erregt, hier im College mit deiner Expedition. Ins Himalaya. Erzähl mal, was hast du jetzt gesehen? Wie schaut es denn dort aus?
Das weiß ich nicht, Alex. Ich bin wie immer mal wieder gestört worden.
Lass mich raten. Liechtenstein?
Ach, ich muss unbedingt nochmal dorthin. Dort liegen unvorstellbare Schätze von gigantischen archäologischen Reichtum. Das darf man und kann man der Menschheit nicht vorenthalten.
Indiana. Okay, ich verstehe dich ja. Aber erstmal musst du noch in die alte Aula.
Warum, Alex? Soll ich da etwa renovieren?
Nein, natürlich nicht. Es sind 2 Herrschaften vom Militär draußen, die dich gerne sprechen möchten.
Da, 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 da.
He's got his whip right there
Bin
too.
ich in irgendwelchen Schwierigkeiten, von denen ich noch nichts weiß?
Yeah. The student.
need to
That's
take
why.
his whip
That's
to-
why the student was like hitting on him because she thought he was into some kinky stuff with the whip.
I was about to say, yeah. I mean, like he doesn't need to take his whip to work.
Du Indy, ich habe das von
He's
Hans
bloody
gehört.
teaching kids. He doesn't need to take his
Ich hab
whip,
gehört,
unless
er ist
obviously
ins
that's how he
Training
disciplines kids back then.
I don't think that those were kids.
Irgendwie
Sam. I
kam es
think
mir
they were
letztens so
college
vor,
students.
als hätte ich ihn
Yeah,
gesehen.
whatever.
Vertrau mir,
They're young.
der hat einen Abflug gemacht.
Da muss das wohl eine Verwechslung gewesen sein.
Alex, ich muss unbedingt nochmal zurück nach Nepal.
Mach dir keine Sorgen, ich kümmere mich darum. Ich besorge uns das Geld und du gehst ab zurück nach Nepal.
All right,
Auf
Sam
dich
with
ist eben
DMG.
Verlass, Alex.
Wir sehen uns, Indy.
Mach's gut.
This guy's dead, by the
Keine Sorge,
way.
Indy, das wird schon klappen. Zusammen kriegen wir das hin.
I like this building. It's a good shooting location.
Verrückter Chaos.
Oh, wow. Yeah, filmmaking's not bad, boss man.
For 10 years ago, no, it's really not that bad.
I think
Yeah.
they definitely picked up ever since they got away from the Nepal and the military scenes. This is really quite well done.
Yeah, there was a lot of green screen in the first part, but it was done pretty well.
And cherry jelly, strawberry jelly.
Loved the head splat. That's my favorite part so far.
Yeah, that was amazing. Oh, the explosions as well wasn't too bad. Him landing in the water and those fishermen. That was quite funny.
He didn't even need a fridge. Better times, guys. Better times.
The fight scenes were up there with Kirk versus the Gorn.
Yeah. Ooh.
Wir haben bereits auf Sie gewartet, Dr. Jones.
Sie haben auf mich gewartet. Und wissen Sie, wen ich das erfahren dürfte? Lassen Sie mich raten. Ich habe eine Rechnung letzten Monat nicht bezahlt, oder?
Agent PS Meeting, Dr. Jones.
God, he says Dr. Jones like a bad guy, doesn't he?
Just like he's an agent.
Ich habe schon viel gehört von Ihnen, Dr. Jones.
Ich hoffe nur Gutes.
Setzen Sie sich.
Wait, isn't that the guy who's just inside talking to him?
Alex?
Maybe.
Oh, he's got OCD.
Pencil sharpener.
It's an eraser. Maybe it's a pencil sharpener, but I thought it was an eraser.
Aus unseren Unterlagen geht hervor, dass Sie Professor der Archäologie, Experte für Okkultismus und, wie soll ich sagen, ohne unorthodox zu klingen, Beschaffer seltener Dinge sind.
So kann man es auch nennen.
Wenn es Ihnen nichts ausmacht, warten wir noch schnell auf unseren Experten für Paranormales.
Ich wusste gar nicht, dass das FBI, Entschuldigung, CIA, Experten hat. Ist ja ganz was Neues.
Wir sind die CIA. Wir haben für alles Experten.
Gewiss doch.
Dr. Hapgood ist einer unserer besten Leute im Projekt Destiny.
Moment mal. Hapgood? Aber nicht etwa Sophia Hapgood.
Oh, not her.
Uh-oh.
I've only heard that character referenced in the video game.
Sophia Hepwood.
Yeah.
Okay, which game was that?
Wait, is this where Brie Larson made her debut?
Looks nothing like
Schön,
her.
dass Sie da
What?
sind.
No, yes, she does.
The CIA agent, he's giving me more vibes of the villain at the start of Inglourious Bastards. When he was breaking out the books.
Wer war es denn diesmal?
Hallo Jones. Wie
How do
sehr
you
hast du
not
dich
see
ein
Brie
bisschen
Larson
verändert?
Is this drawing from the video game
Ich.
Indiana Jones and the
Immer
Fate
auf
of
Dr.
Atlantis?
Jones. Sophia.
I'm not sure.
Schön,
What game?
wie dem
What
auch
game again?
sei. Sie haben sich beide
Indiana Jones and the
kennengelernt.
Fate of
Lassen Sie die
Atlantis.
Zusammenarbeit erleichtern.
Never played that one.
Zusammenarbeit?
Early
Na,
90s.
Moment mal. Soll aber ein schlechter Schatz sein, oder? Was soll der ganze Zirkus überhaupt? Und was zum Henker ist Projekt Destiny?
Ooh, Project Destiny.
Kann man das irgendeiner erklären von Ihren Experten? Vielleicht Sie, Agent?
Vielleicht wollen Sie das Dr. Jones genau erläutern.
Uh-oh.
Oh god, this is a porno.
Yeah.
It is. Here we go. Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
Damn, I really thought they were going to spit roast her on that
Destiny ist ein
table.
Codewort, das für eine deutsche archäologische Ausgrabung near Luxor steht.
Luxor also.
Seit mehr als 2 Jahren sind die Nazis auf der Suche nach okkulten Gegenständen und Relikten. Wie besessen danach. Unser Kontaktmann, der seit einer Woche verschwunden ist, hat uns ein Telegramm übermittelt, in dem es heißt, dass die Deutschen die
Avengers
Ruhestätte
Initiative
der
on
Armee des Longinus gefunden haben.
Die Armee des Schicksals.
Army of Destiny.
Ist es möglich, dass die Deutschen
Is
Speer
Dave
entdeckt
Bautista
haben?
in it?
Welcher Speer? Klären Sie mich auf.
Der Speer des Schicksals natürlich.
Oh, there's a Spear of Destiny. I forgot about that.
Von was reden Sie?
Sie kennen die Legende des Speers nicht?
The Legend of the Spear.
Also hören Sie zu, Agent Meatig. Laut Legende hat genau vor mehr als 2000 Jahren
I think there might be more than 2 parts of this. Looks like exhibition going on here.
Zu gewährleisten.
Etwa der Jesus?
Ja, genau, der Jesus.
That Jesus.
Ihm wurde der Speer gegeben, mit dem er Jesus erschrecken sollte. Was
Oh
auch
my
tat.
God.
Das Blut Jesu Christi und somit die Macht Gottes, sagt man, ist auf ihn übergegangen. Longinus, der aufgefordert wurde, den Speer zurückzugeben.
Longinus, yep. I
Ist
knew this
spurlos
was foreign.
verschwunden und mit ihm der Speer. Er war sich der Macht des Speers bewusst und stellte sich gegen das römische Reich. Er mähte alles nieder, was sich ihm in die Quere stellte. Naja, nichts und niemand konnte ihn aufhalten. Sozusagen das wahre Sodom und Gomorra. Sie wurden ausgelöscht von der Macht.
So is this not like the amount of dialogue that usually pisses you off?
Die Macht Gottes auf
It's a
Erden.
lot of dialogue, yeah.
Wie ich sehe, sind wir genau bei dem richtigen Mann.
More than I expected.
Nicht wirklich. Alex Brooks ist der wahre Experte. Er kann Ihnen weiterhelfen, was den Speer angeht. Fragen Sie ihn.
Das haben wir bereits. Er ist derjenige, der verschwunden ist.
Hören Sie, Dr. Jones. Ihr Freund Alex Brooks ist vor seinem Verschwinden mit einem gewissen Heinrich von Liechtenstein gesehen worden.
Vor 2 Tagen wurde einer unserer Top-Agenten tot aufgefunden. Erfroren.
Erfroren? Mitten im August? Hat er sich etwa von seiner Frau scheiden lassen?
Lame
Sehr
joke.
witzig. Unsere Untersuchungen haben ergeben, dass
Brie
es sich um
Larson
einen
is not
gewissen
having
Karl
it.
Eistmann handelt, der mit Eispatronen schießt.
There's a guy called Carl Iceman who shoots with ice bullets. Mr. Freeze going on here.
Ice bullets are the perfect crime because they melt. And then you can't track them.
Looks like Frank Sinatra.
That's like somebody photoshopped Bruce Willis on there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an Indiana Jones
Oh,
Die
no.
Hard crossover.
Keine Patronen, keine Beweise. Finden Sie den Mann, dann finden Sie Dr. Brooks.
Ruhm und Reichtum, Jones. Ruhm und Reichtum.
Hör zu, wenn du jemanden suchst, der die Drecksarbeit für dich erledigt, geh 2 Türen weiter. Dort ist der Hausmeister. Er hilft dir mit Sicherheit beim Aufräumen. Ich bin fertig mit der CIA. Age Meeting, guten Tag. Sophia, guten Tag.
Gehen Sie ihm hinterher.
Okay, we don't need to see her load everything up and get like.
No.
Yeah. I mean, it started with a good, fair amount of action. Now
Könntest du jetzt bitte
getting a
mal
lot of
warten?
This second part has just been all dialogue.
yeah, all exposition.
Well, that guy looks a bit like you, Tyler. A little bit. I thought that was you for a second. That's why I was thinking, shit, are you in this as well?
Yes, he's in German fan films from 10 years ago.
Ich habe eine Person entdeckt. Haben Sie weitere Instruktionen für mich?
Well, he was young. He needed the money.
Yeah,
Jawohl.
he had to do he did the porns. So I mean,
Yeah.
Können Sie auf mich verlassen. Auf Wiederhören.
But he's the guy holding the newspaper in the porn. He's not, the actual participant.
When I told Josh I was going to do Back to the 2015 future in LA, he was like, "It's porn, isn't it?"
That would have been a sweet gig if it was.
Fahren Sie schon. Sie wissen wohin.
That guy looks like Christopher Lloyd's Doctor Doom from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Holy shit, it does.
All right, now there is a part 3, but I'll let you guys be the judge of that if you want to continue doing this or doing this another day.
I'm good for now.
Yeah, I say let's talk about these 2 parts, and then do the others.
Because we're going to be getting involved in like this is probably a feature length movie at this point. Like,
yeah, we kind of got ourselves into something here. I do apologize for picking this on the fly because of copyrights on the Back to the Future film, but nevertheless, I thoroughly enjoyed the first part. The second part, I was trying my best to keep up with what was going, but it ended up being too much talk and for an Indiana Jones film, not enough action. So, excuse me. Not bad though. I mean, for a German fan film, it's with subtitles and stuff. I mean, it's not that bad, I guess.
Although it's certainly not living up to the title "Greatest Indie Fan Film of All Time."
Yeah, I agree.
It's more like the longest indie fan film of all time.
That second part dragged, really did, but the first part was pretty good. Tyler, what do you think?
To be fair, this if you're saying this is a full feature length, it is in parts. So the first part was the starting with a bang. It starts with a good action scene. Good use of green screen. All the special and practical effects. Pretty impressive, especially for being. You said it was 10 years ago. Well done. The second part, was all exposition. Setting up what's going to happen, I guess, in the next parts. So I thought it was pretty good. So
it follows that formula because with all the maybe apart from the fourth one, but with the previous Indiana Jones movies, it always begins with Indiana Jones finishing an adventure. You know what I mean? Like he's just like with him getting the idol, him dealing with Lao Che, him as a kid getting that cross. It was always finishing an adventure before we started the main adventure. And I like the way this one began with him dealing with that shit in Nepal or whatever he was. And then it's 3 years later with the second part. So he just finished an adventure, which is pretty cool. But yeah, the second part was dragging a little bit. Well, I guess we'll see another day when we all get back together again to see how this show goes on. You looking forward to seeing part 3 in the future, fellas? I'll start with you, Tyler.
Yes, actually, it did hold my attention pretty well. I usually don't do well with subtitled films. It's because it's hard for me to just read and keep up. But this kept my attention. I'm interested.
Have you seen? But before I pass it on, have you seen Star Trek Squadrons?
I tried watching Squadron once a few months ago, and it was a little hard to keep up, but it looked great. And
I recommend it. For me, it's one of the best Star Trek fan films I've ever seen. I do highly recommend it for a Czech film in subtitles. The second part wasn't as good as the first, but it's not bad. Shredder, on to you, mate. How did you find this fan film, the first 2 parts?
Okay, part 2, I will agree. It dragged on. There were some aspects of it. The sequence in the classroom, for example, you did kind of predict. Again, it did give the vibe that this was like some weird porn parody we were about to watch, especially with the blonde woman who was in the classroom saying, "Oh, he's cute," and had like the shirt opened up a little bit as well.
I really felt like that girl should have been the girl agent that came in later.
Maybe, but again, it dragged on. The exposition dragged on. A lot of it was just so generic as well. The Spear of Destiny. Oh, it's that Jesus. Really? The spear that killed Jesus Christ. That Jesus? Yeah, that Jesus. Okay. The part 1. The green screen, as I said, to me, the green screen looked like it was on par with the cutscenes in the original Command & Conquer Red Alert video game. If you guys ever played that,
yes, I watched it.
Yeah, but as well, the fact that these German soldiers could even shoot in a straight line. I mean, that was just so over the top and ridiculous. I mean, this was like the ultimate, I would say, parody of like the George Lucas style of bad guys. So
yeah, for sure.
I am looking forward to part 3, but probably not for the same reason you guys are. I thought this was quite hilarious.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It was funny, but I was more laughing at it than with it. Cousin Cheeto, what do you think?
It was okay. By the way, there's 5 parts. I looked it up while you guys were
cool.
Yeah, there's 5 parts. The next one's 14 minutes. The next one's 14 minutes. Then the one after part 4 is 10 minutes, and then part 5 is 15 minutes. So yeah, y'all enjoy those last 3 parts. I'm gonna pass.
Fair enough.
I mean, like the first part was okay for an indie thing. I mean, but I definitely agree with you, Zam. I was definitely laughing at it, not with it, or at it. I couldn't. I was keeping up with the subtitles rather well. I watch a lot of Japanese Dragon Ball, so I keep up with the subtitles. I got my practice, but I mean, the Spirit of Destiny, as Shred said, it's very generic and very Assassin's Creed, like the Spear of Destiny.
Yeah. They could have ended it on part 1 quite easily, and that would have been good enough. With him surviving the mountain and then maybe going off, and then you hear the Indiana Jones music, and that's it. It's done. You know what I mean? But anyway.
Oh no, they wanted a feature-length film.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, fellas, it's been enjoyable, but we're going to go now. So everyone who's watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to NerdTube, with the greatest YouTube channel you've never heard of, and also No Budget Productions as well. Thank you very much, everyone, and bye-bye.